Hello, friends. All right, wait for a few more people to get here and then we'll get started. Gonna go ahead and post the shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all the makeup and the products that I'm using. Go ahead and pin that there. Pin, and we'll just wait for a few more minutes. But hello, guys. Super excited to do today's makeup look because 3 of my favorite OG lipsticks are finally back in stock. I'm so dang excited. We have been waiting what feels like forever for these to be back in stock, these 3 colors. So the color that I'm going to be using today is the shade Affluent in the Opulence lipstick. These are not matte. They are like a silky sheen. They're stunning on. They make your lips look so plump. They are so pretty. They are not drying. They're amazing. So super, super excited to be able to recreate an old favorite makeup look from back in the day for this. So we're going to do a really soft eye. I actually did this makeup look yesterday for my eyes. I didn't do it live, but I got a lot of positive feedback from it from you guys asking like what I was wearing and stuff. So I thought I'd just do it live with you guys because it's very easy and it's only one eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my Liquid Touch foundation. We're going to use it in the shade Taffeta. So if you haven't seen yet, they actually just announced that the liquid foundation will be retiring. I personally think that they're reformulating it, which is exciting because every time they give us something new that they've reformulated, it's just 10 times even better than what it was. So very excited to see what Younique has up their sleeves. But that also means that if you love the current formula, definitely make sure to stock up on whatever your current shade is. But it works out because it's actually 25% off still until the end of the month. So make sure to grab your foundation if you haven't yet. And then if you need to be color matched, if you're like, ooh, I want to grab that before it's gone, make sure to comment color match down below and I'll private message you and we'll get you fully set up with a full makeup look. All right, so there is about 4 drops of the Liquid Touch foundation, and I used it on top of the powder concealer brush to just blend all of that out, and you can see it just like instant gratification, instant great coverage right off the bat. Is so nice and healing. It's so nice and it hides everything on your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with just a touch bit more so I can go in with the blending bud now and blend this all out. And again, this is going to make everything look super duper smooth. But if you're looking for a good foundation that gives you the power of coverage, meaning that you can get full coverage, you can get light coverage, you can get medium coverage, whatever you choose to go for that day, you can achieve that with the Liquid Touch. It also has an ingredient in it that helps to produce collagen. So it's actually helping you to age backwards while you wear it. So I love that it doesn't clog my pores, doesn't have flashback, meaning when you take a photo, you don't look like a ghost in the photo. It's just so dang stunning and so soft on the skin. So there we have our full foundation, and I did that in like a minute, if that. So super fast, super easy. So again, that was the Liquid Touch foundation in the shade Taffeta. So make sure you grab that before it's gone, and it's 25% off. Okay, so now we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to go in with the shade Organza. You guys know my love for this concealer. It has caffeine infused in it, so it's actually going to be super firming for your under eye, which is fabulous if you have puffy under eyes or if you just have really dark circles. Yes, right? Age backwards. Yes, please. So make sure you grab the liquid foundation. Sherry, it's so good. All right, so we're going to use a smaller blending bud now to just blend out that concealer. I always blend it down and around before I go right underneath my eye to limit the amount of product that's going underneath my lower lash line, and then up and over my nose as always. And then I have a little blemish down there, so we'll just go ahead and cover that bad boy up. And just like that, we have flawless full coverage. Super, super pretty. I love that it's not too matte, it's not too sheen. It's a perfect hybrid of all of it. So again, that was this Liquid Touch foundation and the Skin Solution concealer. Now I'm going to take my setting spray and mist it on top of a little dry beauty blender. I'm going to take my Touch Behold translucent setting powder and go in with that. If the satin shade is sold out, you could do the shade Eyelet. It would be very similar. Oh, and I did want to mention too, a lot of you guys were waiting on the pressed powders to be restocked. They were the other day. So Taffeta, Eyelet, a lot of the popular shades are back in stock. Chiffon, Velour, all of the good ones are back in stock. if you're the shade Satin like someone had asked, you could do the shade Islet. Is very similar in color. So lots of good things happening on our website. So pressed powders are back in stock. Lipsticks are back in stock. Foundation's on sale. Hottie Lip Plumper is still available and on sale in the July special. The Eye Essential Bundle, there's so much going on. And it can be overwhelming, but it's definitely a really great money-saving time to purchase makeup. So if you are not sure what you should use, not sure what colors you should use you even use this brand, you're not sure. So make sure to comment color match down below, and I can private message you, and we'll get you fully set up with what you should wear and what you should get. All right, so Touch Behold setting powder. I put on all over my oily areas. This helps to not only soak up any oil that pushes against our foundation, but it also is going to help to minimize the appearance of pores or blemishes. Yes, my blending buds are always damp, so I wring these underneath the water, squeeze them till no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. Now I'm going to take my shade Taffeta in my pressed powder on top of a big giant kabuki brush and blend all of this out. I tell you guys all the time how incredible this foundation is, this pressed powder, because it has shea butter and vitamin E. It is so incredible at giving you really good coverage, but not making your skin or your foundation feel dry or cakey or anything like that. Baking is used for usually oily skin, or if you live somewhere it's really humid, it's an absorbent basically. So instead of your foundation pushing against, instead of your skin pushing against your foundation, it's going to be absorbed into that product. I saw another good question. What was it? The under eye coverage, going like yours. So for your under eyes, something else that really, really matters, especially if you're trying to get the similar coverage than I am. One, I wear the Younique eye cream underneath my eyes every night and every morning. So then one, that's healing. Two, it's firming for your under eye. So it's gonna allow your concealer to look even more flawless. Two, my pre-makeup routine. If you're not doing my pre-makeup routine, I promise you that's probably it. So it's the setting spray, the Touch Behold setting spray from Younique. I spray this all over. I then apply a dime size amount of my mattifying face primer all over my skin. I rub it in and I let it sit on my skin for a couple minutes, like 3 to 5. And then I'll spray again with the setting spray. So setting spray, primer, setting spray, telling you, it's fabulous. It's such great. It helps your foundation just look better. Look more full coverage. For hooded eyes, I really love the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. I feel like it's really illuminating for hooded eyes, but it still gives you like a color payout. So I would recommend to grab that color. All right, so now I'm going in with my bronzer. This is the Beachfront bronzer, and the shade Sunset is still available, which is a really great neutral shade. I'm gonna go over my jawline with this and then blend that out into my cheekbones and then around the temples of my face, or my forehead rather, just like so. Do you do that after foundation? So this is the routine that I'm in. So Sarah, if you missed the beginning, make sure you watch it on the replay. But if you're not sure on what order your makeup should go in, just private message me and I can give you the walkthrough on what order works best for your coverage. All right, so we went ahead and popped on our bronzer, and then I'm gonna go in with our blush. So I'm gonna use the shade Surreal, which is so, so pretty. I love that this is more of a mauvier blush, so it's not super pink or red or really intense. So it simply gives your skin illumination and gives you some color, but it doesn't overpower your makeup look to where you're like, oh my gosh, I look like a clown. So I love that it's a very soft color blush, very, very almost neutral on your skin. So again, that's the shade Surreal in the blush. And then we're gonna top it with the Touch of Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. And we're gonna pop this on the bridge and tip of the nose, highest parts of the cheekbones, and this is just gonna give us that illumination to our cheek structure. Yes, isn't that blush so pretty? Oh, it's so gorgeous. And I applied the blush with the setting powder brush, which is from Younique. And then my contour was also done with a brush from Younique called the Tapered Blusher Brush, both of which are really, really great brushes. Long lasting, worth every single penny. All right, so for eyes, we're gonna start and do my eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which I love this eyeliner because it actually stays put, doesn't build up in my tear duct, doesn't smudge or smear. really great. If you have really, really dry under eyes, yes, the Uplift Beauty Oil would be an option to be able to give you major hydration. I would also make sure you're using the hydrating face primer, and the rose water would be a really good product to own, which is going to be under toners on my website. Okay, so now for eyebrows first, before we move on to our eyeshadow look, we're going to go in with I'm going to comb out any eyeshadow that may have gotten in there. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the brow sculpting pencil in the shade brown. And I love this pencil for getting really gorgeous shaped eyebrows, but also it has ingredients in it like biotin, argan oil, and vitamin E. So it's actually not only healing for your eyebrows, but it's also going to help to lay them down because it has almost like a gel-like texture to it. It's very soft and creamy texture, but you don't need a ton of the product and it just glides right on. And then we're going to take the little brush that it comes with and then comb through. So something else really exciting that I did want to touch on and mention is I actually just sent out my newsletter for my blog, which if you aren't subscribed yet, my blog is rheahope.com. It's pinned in the link below. And you'll just scroll to the very bottom to where you see the little blue area and you can click subscribe. And I sent out my blog newsletter, which has my recap on our Chicago trip, where we stayed, what we did, what we ate, what I would recommend, all the fun stuff. So if you have a trip to Chicago planned, definitely make sure to check out the blog post before you go. And also, I announced the launch date to my sunglasses. I can finally say I'm so excited. So to find out on the launch date, make sure to 1, follow me on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope, and make sure you subscribe to my blog. I'm so excited. It's so cute. All right, so brows are done. Got that shape and structure, and I love that it has this super like soft little brush to just like blend it all out, make it look so soft and gorgeous on your skin. All right, so now for eyes. Like I said, we're going super simple on our eye look today. For a very soft look, this is a really nice look for if you have hooded eyes as well, or if you're just not into eyeshadow but you still want something really flattering on, this is also a good option. So we're gonna use one color. Cleaning my brushes. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Deluxe brush and we're gonna go in with the shade Timid, which looks like my skin color, but that's the point. So this is a really good eyeshadow trick if you have a lot of oils on your eyelids, or if you want something very brightening on your eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with the Deluxe brush and just apply this all over. And what's really cool about the pressed eyeshadows is there's primer infused in them, so it really helps with creasing and movement. So it's another reason if you find that your foundation, when you put it on your eyelids, if you're not wearing makeup, eyeshadow, if it creases. So this will help prevent the crease from happening, but it won't look like you're wearing a ton of eyeshadow. It simply just kind of illuminates your whole eye look. So it's a really kind of simple, easy trick. So now I'm going to use the blending brush and blend that out into the crease. And it doesn't really change our makeup look. It just simply makes our eyes kind of pop a little bit more in a different way. So we're just blending that out a tiny bit. And now we're gonna go in with our Dip and Draw eyeliner. And this is a really, really great liquid liner, especially if you have really sparse, thin eyelashes, because it's gonna help to make your lashes look thicker. Okay, so I'm applying this all over, right above the lash line. And down a little line. Okay, just like that. So again, not really dramatic, not really intense, but it simply just kind of adds a little bit of something to your eyes. And it's very easy to do, especially when you're using this pencil. This is, again, called the Dip and Draw eyeliner. It is so easy to use because look how like daggerish this tip is. So you get really precise application, plus it dries very quickly, so you don't have to be worried about it smudging, smearing, or anything like that. And if you do mess up, you can easily just scratch it off using like a spoolie brush. Very, very simple. All right, so now our eyes are done, so let's set our makeup. And this is going to be a very important step because it's going to take away the makeup-y look, the powdery look. It helps everything to look super soft and flawless on your skin. Very important step to make sure you're doing. But isn't that pretty, the eye look? I love that. And it doesn't even look like we did anything, but it's going to help to keep everything in place all day, especially if you have more oily eyelids. All right, so we're going to go in with the lash primer. I'm going to go from the base of the lash all the way up. And as a recap, we did the shade Timid in the pressed eyeshadows, which you can buy them by themselves in this little case like that. And I think it's like 12 bucks, but definitely make sure to check out the Eye Essential bundle, which has the liquid eyeshadow on sale. And then the July special has the Hottie Lip Plumper on sale. The foundation's 25% off. The pressed powders restocked. The lipsticks restocked. We're like cruising. All right, so right here for the mascara, we're going to go in with the Twisted Mascara in the, I was going to say in the shade. It's just black. What's the name of the shadow again? Is the shade Timid. And it's underneath the pressed eyeshadow refills is where you can grab it. All right, so we're going in with the Twisted Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. It gives you the best, longest, most gorgeous lashes ever. Plus, it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it's actually helping your lashes grow while you're wearing it. But it is so good because it actually has a little mechanism in the tube that helps to prevent overusage. Meaning, have you ever like taken out your mascara and you have like mascara galore all over and it's just too much to apply? There's a mechanism in here that actually helps to prevent that. So you get the perfect amount every time, and it has the best little bristles on here. So you get perfect application. And it has the teeny tiny little wand, which is perfect for reaching those harder to reach eyelashes. Aw, thank you, Glenda. Hope you guys sign up for the wait list so you get them first. And for Powerful, yes, that's actually the same shade Uppity, so it's not a new shade, it's just a new name. Okay. Apply this all over. Fine tune the upper lash line, get those harder to reach eyelashes. A little pro tip too is if you have really small eyelashes, start with the smaller wand first, which will really help to like bring up the lash area so you don't have to get too close to your eye. And now we're going to top it with the 40 because we love the drama. And the mascara is actually also included in the Eye Essential bundle if you haven't checked that out yet. Nope, not a new color. It's the shade Uppity. They just renamed it. I don't know why they renamed it, but they did. Okay, so now who's ready for some fun lipsticks? So if you missed my announcement in the beginning, they just restocked after probably a year of them being out of stock, the Opulence lipsticks. These are not matte. They're more of like a glossy sheen. You'll see it on here in a second. There's 3 colors still remaining. There is Affluent, which looks like, I'm trying to see where I could swatch where it won't. Okay, I'll do this. This is Affluent. It's gonna be like your nude. I should have got these out. Then we have Loaded, which is gonna be a little bit darker of a nude. And then we have the shade Pretentious, which is somewhere. There you go. Past it. And this one has almost like, not a glitter, but like a sheen to it when you look at the tube. But this is what they look like. So these are the 3 colors that are available right now. Super excited. They have, you can see, kind of like a sheeny gloss to them. They're lipsticks. They have phenomenal hold. They're super creamy. They're stunning. So again, you have Affluent, Loaded, and Pretentious. So those are in stock. I would grab them ASAP before they sell out again. And then we're going to do the shade Affluent because that was, if you've been watching me since the beginning, that was like my shade. I wore it almost every day on top of everything. It looks so pretty. Yes, I use the lash serum every single night without fail. So back in that day, I used the lip liner in the shade Prudent, but that is no longer available. So we're going to do a Kylie Jenner one. It's called Coco K, and we're going to line our lips with this. And tops. You could probably get away with using the shade Punchy with this too. Okay, gonna fill in ever so slightly. Okay. All right, so lip liner on. Now, yay, so excited. We're gonna go in with the shade Affluent in the Opulence lipstick. Oh my gosh, I've missed this color so much. How pretty is that? Oh gosh, I've so missed this color. So it's this like almost a glossier nude, like a pinky nude. So dang pretty. I love this color. So glad it's finally back in stock. So again, that was the shade Affluent. Make sure you get it. It makes your lips look so pouty. It's so pretty. And then I also swatched the other colors for you guys. So those are going to be available on my website, RheaHope.com. Opulence lipsticks, 3 colors. Grab them all. They're only like $19 too, and they last, gosh, I think I've had one for like a year and a half, and I used it almost every day. So they last for forever. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys need anything, if you need to be color matched, go ahead and comment color match down below. Seriously, Affluent is a perfect nude for everyone. Amen to that. It's seriously perfect. So make sure to grab it. It looks good topped with the other lipsticks again too. The mascara I have on is the Twisted mascara and the 4D mascara. It's actually on sale in the Eye Essential bundle. So check out that too. Make sure to head here, RheaHope.com, scroll down until you see Shop Makeup, and that's where you can shop all the products I used, and then make sure to sign up for my newsletter by scrolling even further till you see the little blue area. So I love you guys. I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you shop down here, RheaHope.com.